The aviation world is witnessing a dramatic shift that has left the entire industry in shock. Three of Boeing's most loyal customers, Emirates, KLM, and Qantas, have just made an unexpected announcement. They are moving away from Boeing and placing huge orders with its rival, Airbus. This is a game changer. For decades, Boeing was the undisputed leader in the skies, trusted by some of the biggest names in aviation. But now, these airlines are walking away, signaling a major transformation in the industry. So what triggered this dramatic shift, and what does it mean for the future of air travel? Before dive into video, please subscribe to our channel. For over half a century, Boeing has been the trusted partner of many airlines, particularly giants like Emirates, KLM, and Qantas. However, something has changed in recent years, causing these once loyal customers to look elsewhere. KLM, a key player in the aviation industry with a rich history, has been flying Boeing aircraft for more than 5 decades. It had a massive fleet of Boeing 737s, 747s, and other iconic models that defined the airline's operations. Yet, KLM has now broken ties with Boeing and decided to invest in Airbus, a decision that has sent shockwaves throughout the aviation world. The shift from Boeing to Airbus was not just a matter of preference. It was a strategic move aimed at staying competitive in a fast-evolving industry. As the aviation world faces increasing pressure to reduce fuel consumption and carbon emissions, KLM had to modernize its fleet to meet both environmental targets and financial goals. The Boeing aircraft KLM relied on were aging, leading to higher maintenance costs and inefficiency in fuel consumption. The Airbus A321neo and A350 families offered KLM the performance and sustainability it needed. This decision shows that KLM is prioritizing future-proofing its operations over historical loyalty to Boeing. Qantas, once a steadfast Boeing customer, has made a bold move by shifting its fleet towards Airbus. This Australian airline has long been associated with Boeing's 737 and 747 models, which formed the backbone of its domestic and international operations. However, in a sweeping move, Qantas decided to replace its entire domestic Boeing fleet with Airbus A321XLRs. This aircraft isn't just an upgrade, it's a leap forward in both technology and efficiency. The A321XLR offers an impressive range of 8,700 kilometers, far surpassing the 737 MAX's capabilities. This extended range opens up new possibilities for Qantas, allowing it to operate longer routes that were previously out of reach for narrow-body jets. The A321XLR's fuel efficiency is another major factor behind the airline's decision. It consumes 30% less fuel compared to the older Boeing models, aligning with Qantas's sustainability goals. But Qantas did not stop there. In 2022, the airline took another significant step by choosing the Airbus A350-1000 for its ultra-long-haul routes under Project Sunrise. This decision, aimed at non-stop flights between Australia and cities like New York, London, and Paris, marked a clear departure from Boeing. Qantas's move to Airbus was about future-proofing its operations with more efficient, reliable, and sustainable aircraft. Emirates, one of the world's largest and most influential airlines, has been a longtime supporter of Boeing, especially its wide-body aircraft like the 777. However, in recent years, Emirates has significantly shifted its allegiance, making bold moves that have shaken the aviation world. In 2019, at the Dubai Air Show, Emirates made a surprise announcement. It placed a firm order for 50 Airbus A350-900s, a move that raised eyebrows across the industry. Initially, many saw this as a hedging strategy, a way to diversify their fleet without completely abandoning Boeing. However, the message became clearer in 2023 when Emirates followed up with an additional 15 A350-900s, bringing their total order for the aircraft to 65. This was not a casual addition to their fleet, but a clear strategic decision to embrace Airbus as a core part of their future. What makes this decision even more significant is Emirates' open interest in the larger A350-1000 model, particularly once certain technical issues with the Rolls-Royce engines are resolved. This signals Emirates' intention to rely on Airbus for both short and long-haul flights, breaking away from Boeing's dominance. The reason for this shift is simple. The A350 offers better fuel efficiency, faster delivery times, and improved sustainability, making it a smarter choice for Emirates as they look to the future of aviation. The question arises, why are these major airlines, Emirates, KLM, and Qantas, choosing Airbus over Boeing, especially when Boeing has been a trusted partner for so long? The answer lies in a combination of factors, primarily fuel efficiency, sustainability, and reliability. In the case of KLM, the aging fleet of Boeing 737s was no longer viable in today's competitive and environmentally conscious world. KLM needed a solution that not only met their operational requirements, but also aligned with their sustainability goals. Airbus stepped in with the A321neo, offering better fuel economy, greater range, and more passenger capacity than Boeing's 737 MAX. For Qantas, the shift was about extending operational range and cutting fuel costs. The A321XLR allowed them to open up new flight routes with its extended range of 8,700 kilometers, something Boeing's 737 MAX couldn't match. The fuel savings of 30% further cemented Airbus as the preferred choice. For Emirates, the A350-900 and the future A350-1000 were seen as more efficient and environmentally friendly than Boeing's 777 models. In an era where sustainability is becoming a top priority, Airbus has aligned itself with global environmental goals better than Boeing, making it the preferred choice for airlines like Emirates, KLM, and Qantas. These decisions are not just about aircraft. They are about positioning themselves for a more sustainable and profitable future. The aviation industry is facing increasing pressure to reduce its environmental impact, and airlines are responding by prioritizing fuel efficiency and sustainability in their fleet decisions. Airbus has positioned itself as a leader in this movement, with aircraft like the A320neo and the A350 standing out for their reduced environmental footprint. These aircraft are designed with lightweight composite materials, more aerodynamically optimized wings, and advanced engines that produce less noise and lower emissions compared to their Boeing counterparts. For airlines like KLM, Qantas, and Emirates, these eco-friendly features are no longer just a bonus. They are a necessity. As the world moves towards stricter environmental regulations, especially in Europe and Australia, these airlines need aircraft that can meet carbon emissions targets without sacrificing performance or efficiency. The Airbus A350, for example, boasts impressive fuel efficiency, which directly aligns with the sustainability goals of these airlines. Additionally, the A350's composite materials make it more resistant to the wear and tear that can lead to higher maintenance costs. This focus on environmental sustainability is a major reason why these airlines are turning to Airbus. By choosing Airbus, they are making a strategic move to align with both regulatory pressures and global sustainability trends, positioning themselves as leaders in a greener aviation future. Airlines like KLM, Qantas, and Emirates are not just upgrading their fleets. They are making long-term, strategic decisions that will affect their bottom lines for years to come. One of the biggest factors influencing these decisions is cost savings, particularly when it comes to fuel efficiency. In an industry where fuel is one of the largest operational expenses, the importance of fuel-efficient aircraft cannot be overstated. Airbus aircraft, especially the A320neo and A350 families, have proven to be more fuel efficient than their Boeing counterparts. For KLM, replacing its aging fleet of Boeing 737s with the Airbus A321neo is not just about sustainability, it's about lowering operating costs. The A321neo offers about 15% better fuel efficiency compared to Boeing's 737 MAX, which over thousands of flights translates to significant savings. For Qantas, the A321XLR's fuel efficiency, 30% less than the older aircraft models, is one of the key drivers behind the switch. These savings directly impact profitability, especially in a post-pandemic world where airlines are looking to recover from massive financial losses. For Emirates, the fuel-efficient A350, with its better range and lower seat-mile costs, helps them stay competitive on long-haul routes, which are crucial for their business model. With fuel prices rising and environmental regulations tightening, the cost savings offered by Airbus are making it the clear choice for these airlines. The shift toward Airbus is also a result of the increasing need for reliability and timely delivery. Airlines like KLM, Qantas, and Emirates are making long-term investments in their fleets, and they cannot afford to deal with delays or operational uncertainties. Boeing, in recent years, has faced significant issues with aircraft certifications, quality control concerns, and delays in the 737 MAX series. These setbacks have raised doubts about Boeing's ability to meet airlines' expectations in terms of timely deliveries and operational performance. On the other hand, Airbus has maintained a more reliable track record in recent years, delivering aircraft on time with fewer disruptions. This reliability has become a crucial factor for airlines that are planning their fleets for the next 10 to 30 years. Airlines like Qantas and KLM cannot afford to wait for delayed aircraft to start their operations, so they've turned to Airbus, which offers more certainty and dependability. Boeing's struggles in recent years have not only been about technical issues, but also about the erosion of trust within the aviation industry. After the 737 MAX crashes in 2019, Boeing faced a significant loss of confidence from both airlines and passengers. The subsequent grounding of the 737 MAX fleet and the widespread investigations into its design flaws sent shockwaves through the industry. While Boeing has worked hard to recover, the damage to its reputation has been long-lasting. Airlines like KLM, Qantas, and Emirates, which once viewed Boeing as the gold standard in aviation, have now become wary of the company's reliability. These airlines are looking for partners that can offer not only high-performance aircraft, but also the trust that comes with a solid safety and operational track record. Airbus, having avoided similar high-profile scandals, has gained the confidence of these airlines, positioning itself as the safer, more dependable choice in the current market. This shift in perception has been a significant factor in the move towards Airbus. The future of aviation is rapidly changing, and the recent moves by Emirates, KLM, and Qantas signal a major shift in the industry. With airlines increasingly focused on sustainability, fuel efficiency, and reliable delivery, Airbus has positioned itself as the leader in these areas, surpassing Boeing. This is not just about fleet updates. It's a strategic decision to adapt to a future defined by environmental goals and operational efficiency. Unless Boeing can restore its reputation and deliver on its promises, more airlines will likely follow the path set by these industry giants, cementing Airbus's dominance.